Hi, it's Katie from the Outdoor Campus in Rapid City Game Fish and Parks. And today we're going to talk about something that might be a little uncomfortable for some, and some people really don't like to do it. But it's super important, especially right now when we're going out in the wilderness and there's not a lot of bathrooms that are available to us. And so what are we going to talk about? How to poop in the woods. So to poop in the woods, there's a few things that you need to make sure you have with you. And so I have my little toiletry bag here. It's always good to have a trowel, and that's what we're going to use to dig. If you don't have a trowel, you can use your shoe, but it's good to have a trowel. The other thing that's always important to have is some toilet paper, and I have clean toilet paper in one bag. And then I also bring another bag that I mark dirty to pack out any of the dirty toilet paper. And then of course, we need hand sanitizer. So those are the basic things that I have. And then something else that I also have with me is a Biffy bag, which there are some places that you might go and you actually cannot poop in the woods and leave it there. You have to pack it out. And so there are some bags that they make where you can pick up your own poop, like you pick up dog poop, or you can use a Biffy bag and you can have a Biffy in a jiffy. All right, but we're not going to use the Biffy bag today. So we are going to poop in the woods. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that we're at least 200 feet away from any trails and that we're at least 200 feet away from any water sources. We definitely don't want our poop close to the water because that's how water gets infested with E. coli, really bad bacteria. And we don't want people to accidentally come across our poop when they're hiking. So when you're 200 feet off the trail and away from the water, then you can find some good fertile ground. So you want an area that has some nice soft dirt that you can dig up at least 6 inches deep. So that's about the length of the trowel and about 4 inches wide. Okay, so I'm going to dig our hole now. So I'm gonna just start digging down. I might have picked a spot that's a little bit harder to dig in today, it looks like. Dig, dig, dig. Another thing you can do is use the heel of your foot. Now, some people will just say like, oh, I just will put my poop under a rock. Well, the bad thing about that is it can wash it down the hill really easy when it's under a rock because it's not buried properly. It won't decompose as well buried under a rock, and other animals or even people can find it. So we're about 6 inches deep and about 4 inches wide now. All right, Alice, you want to squat for us? So then the next thing we're gonna do is you're going to squat over your hole and you're gonna go poop. I'm not gonna demonstrate that today. And then when you're all done, you're going to use your clean toilet paper. And this may not seem like very much toilet paper, but when you're in the woods, you don't probably need as much sometimes. So you're gonna use your toilet paper, and that's why we have our dirty toilet paper bag here, so we can store it in there if we wanna pack it out, which is the best way to poop in the woods, is to pack out any of that. Or you can bury it in the hole also. But you want to make sure that you check with the regulations of the area that you're in, because some places you have to pack out everything and you can't even dig a hole. So once you've dug your hole and you've done your business, then it's time to cover it up. And you want to make sure that you cover it up really well, of course not getting your trowel dirty. And we're going to kind of step on it. And our job here is done. I hope you enjoy your poop in the woods.